Hotep, Salam, Salam Alaikum, and Universal Greetings to my people out there. You understand me? This is the Theory of Everything show. Set that off. Yes, the Theory of Everything show. I am your host, Stern Ma'at Bay, and we got a special show for you today. This is part of my series of active Moors on the scene, out there doing it, being industrious. And this brother exemplifies all those things. We got the brother Tahuti Kefra Ausar-El. That's a long one for you. Tahuti Kefra Ausar-El. And I think, with no further ado, the brother's online. Islam, bro.
Islam, Hotep. How you feeling?
I'm good, Mo. I'm glad to have you, Mo. Honored.
Yeah, honored to be here, God. Honored to be here.
No doubt. Let's get right into it. It's a 30-minute show, so get right into it, Mo. Tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Well, basically, my first background is music, you know what I mean? So, first off, I'm a music producer and sound engineer, part of the Wu-Tang organization. My crew is called Wu-Tang Harlem 6. And yeah, so we got an album out right now called Revelation 14:1 that everybody could definitely go check out at harlem6.net, or anywhere you want to buy the music, Amazon, Best Buy, Barnes & Nobles, Walmart, Kmart, all of that. And then second off, what I do otherwise is put out conscious videos, higher consciousness, spirituality under the brand of Kim West. And basically that is a work is in progress. We started working with that about 5 years ago now, 2008. And, as I said, we started out, just doing conscious videos and, stuff pertaining to Egypt and, or Kemet, should I say. And, spirituality. And then as it, grew in, I started coming into the light of, our heritage, with the Moorish heritage and all of that, and the Moorish sciences and everything, Circle 7. I started to include that science, with the videos that I've put out and everything. And from that, it's going into a business, you know what I mean? So with the business side of it, we have a radio network, a music channel. It's about a year old right now with that, but that's growing, very good right now. And we also do marketing and digital branding for, companies that are out there like ourselves, that, just starting, or right now we're starting to reach out to companies that are a little bit, more in play, that will be considered like, small businesses, but, with kind of large cap income, you know what I'm saying? So we're starting to reach out to companies like that to produce, 30-second TV style ads for those companies, but, giving a distribution on a social media platform, you know what I mean? So, we did our first bout of that with a company called, Solonic Brand Design. And, a lot of people may know about them. They make some hot T-shirts. Their slogan is "Get Back to Greatness," and basically that T-shirt line is based around, Kemet and everything. So we reached out to them.
I got to give me some of that. I got to give me some of that gear.
Oh yeah, definitely got to get some of that. They're definitely doing it right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of new stuff they're putting out right now for this 2013 fall season. So definitely reach out to them. And so we did some ads for them at first. Under the brand Morocco Adorn, and pretty much that's the same type of company as digital branding and marketing, but basically we're just trying to focus on fashion companies and more so companies that deal with chematology or more science, you know what I mean? So with a nutshell, that's pretty much everything that we got going on.
Well, that's big, so that's dope. And personally, I was inspired like years ago. I've been following your videos for a long time. It inspired me to get into the media thing and start giving this Moorish, Kemetic perspective and our perspectives through the media and whatever. And I liked the video y'all did with the 144,000 cats. That was dope, Mo. I was like, man, they connected with those modes. That was crazy. Yeah, but tell me what's your feeling about hip hop right now? How do you feel about hip hop right now?
Well, hip hop is it's evolving. It's definitely different from what it was 20 years ago, But all things have to evolve, you know what I mean? But I mean, it's definitely in a lower vibration that, cats like us are probably used to. Like, we really came into the age of hip hop when it was, talking about the God science, you know what I mean? And the spirituality aspect and, the whole African American, if you will, heritage at that point. And nowadays it's really not about that. It's all about, the materialistic aspect. So I don't try to knock it because everything has to evolve, like I said, but at the same time, we could definitely use a little bit more balance, with what's being given to the public. So, what we do with the radio station or the music channel is try to do that. We definitely play everything that everybody's out there listening to, but at the same time, we want to give life to artists like, Cyrock, Star, Nate Ruby Fella, you know what I'm saying, and Ty Phoenix, you know what I mean? And exactly, you know what I mean? So basically, that's like I said, I'm gonna try to knock it, but it's definitely different from what I'm used to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt. You came up in the same era I came up in. I was locked into the whole science coming out, all the science coming out, like Brand Nubian, X-Clan, and you know what I'm saying? I was just locked in. So and after this, a verse with Kendrick Lamar, this control verse, and the response, it seems like to me it seemed like the Roxanne Shantae. Right.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was like, that was definitely like the biggest response since like Roxanne, right? Exactly. It was crazy.
Exactly. No doubt. So, in the production area, who have you produced and who are you going to be producing?
Well, who have I produced? So, right now, the biggest name that I've worked with on the production side would be Guru from Gangstar. I did a remix for Sade called King of Sorrow that was featuring Guru. So that would be like the definite biggest ones that I produced so far. And my crew coming up now, but we still got a ways to really get that name super big out there. But as for right now, the biggest on the production side would be Sade and Guru, and then on the engineering side, I did work with Herbie Hancock as well. Did some work with Bad Boy, Diddy more specific. A few of his songwriters, 3LW, an artist by the name of Lena that was out a few years ago. And a few other people I can't even recall right now. But basically, I definitely got a chance to work with some some good people and some stars and the like.
Yeah, this might be a first, because some producers don't like to answer this question. What do you produce with?
Well, I use Reason more so now. I'm trying to get into the Fruity Loops thing a little bit. Yeah, my nephew uses Fruity Loops a lot, so I'm starting to get open up to that. But I'm really a Reason head from the last 10 years. Before then was the MPC, you know what I mean? Used to use the Planet Fat, Elise's Nano Sense. So, the last 10 years, pretty much banging it out on Reason.
No doubt. I use Fruity Loops a little bit, and I do some sampling on the SP or whatever. That's basically mainly what I do too. But if we want to support the radio station, how can we support the radio station? What can we do to get the support out there to the radio station?
Well, for that, it's
besides liking the Facebook.
Well, basically what we're doing right now is actually building the official website for the station, and that should be launched around like next weekend. We should be live on that, and the web address for that, you can everybody can go ahead and log that in, and go ahead and bookmark that for future reference. But it's straight IK8, right? But the straight is STR, the number 8, IK8. So I'm gonna break down that IK8 real quick, because the station is Infinite Kim West 102.5. But, you know, it's kind of some, you know, little metaphysical science up in that, you know what I mean? So basically, 102.5 equals 8, you know what I'm saying? 8 is that build, destroy, degree. That's the process of the cycle, you know what I'm saying? We all know that, you know, the universe and all that we know is pretty much built off of sound vibrations, you know what I mean? So, you know, music is infinite from that aspect, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So basically that's where the whole title of Infinite Kim West comes in. So when you take the, you know, the web address IK8, you know what I mean, that just breaks down Infinite Kim West 102.5. So I'm Straight IK8 is a slogan that we're working to, you know, get that, you know, popping and, you know, everybody tweeting that, and, you know, pretty much that's going to be like the little tagline that everybody's going to be, you know, hopping on in a little bit. You know, I'm Straight IK8 with it, you know what I mean? So basically, you know, go to Facebook right now, check us out, Infinite Kim West 102.5. And by next week, you know, check that domain out, and we're going to have, you know, music there, you know, a lot of news and, you know, the videos, like pretty much everything we've been doing on Facebook, but we just wanted to, you know, have our specific house where we're doing that, you know what I mean? And we're going to keep everything, you know, synchronized with Facebook and the website and, you know, tweeting and, you know, Tumblr and all of that, you know what I mean, SoundCloud. So, you know, something like that.
That's what's up, that's what's up. How can artists get music to you?
Yeah, well, basically, you know, you can do that a few ways. You can send something to me, you know, via, you know, in my inbox on Facebook, Jehudi Ausar. It would be facebook.com/JehudiAusar, and I'll spell that out real quick for you. It's DJEHUTIAUS as in Sam AR. But basically, you can go there, you can inbox me there, you can inbox me, you know, at my Gmail account, that's jehudi.asar@gmail.com, same spelling. Or, you know, hit us up at the station, inbox, you know, Facebook there. But, you know, basically, we got those three main outlets for anybody that's, you know, wanting to get something played, you know, wanting to get an interview or, you know, whatever, get at us right there.
It doesn't necessarily have to be certain type of music, right? It's just all type of music, right?
Oh yeah, no, we're open, because, you know, I'm a musician, man, so, you know, I'm open to all types of music. Basically, with the station, it's a vibe more so, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like different types of music can contain a certain energy, if you will, you know what I mean? So, basically, it's really about the vibe, laid back, you know, grown and sexy type, you know what I'm saying? But then we still turn it up, you know what I mean, and all that goodness. But, yeah, man, we take all sorts of music. We definitely don't discriminate on that level.
No doubt, no doubt. I ask all the artists this question, top 5 producers.
Top 5 producers. All right, well, I'm going to go from 5 to 1.
Okay.
So, I would say Just Blaze, I'll throw him down number 5. Kanye West, because you know he produces in a way that you can't really tell it's him all the time. I like that, you know what I mean? He has a sound, but it morphs within itself, you know what I mean? So let me see, number 3. Number 3, I'll probably throw that at RZA, you know what I'm saying? Even though he really hasn't been doing a lot of...
RZA?
RZA, yeah.
You said, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and with RZA, you know, he, like I said, he isn't really doing a lot of production right now, but the sound that he brought out, you know what I'm saying, it was totally embodying what they were doing, you know what I'm saying, at the time.
Did you hear the new Wu song? They got, it's called Executive something. They got a new Wu song that he produced. It's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, actually, I heard a piece of that. Yeah, I heard a piece of that. I haven't heard the whole thing so far.
Okay, number 4.
Yeah, so yeah, we put RZA number 3. Number 2, I'm gonna give that to Timberland.
Timberland? Timberland.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it to Timberland. Has definitely grown. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has grown a whole lot within his career, and you know, it seems like he's about to take it to a whole nother level right now. And number 1, I would give that to Pharrell, and then stretch that out, you know, with him and Chad as partner. You know what I mean? But why I say Pharrell for number 1, because I kind of feel like if I had to compare myself to someone, I would compare myself to Pharrell. You know what I mean? And just the way he attacks music. You know what I'm saying? The vibe he relays, you know, him and Chad, and they don't overdo it, you know what I mean? If it doesn't need to be overdone, they don't overdo it. If it needs to be simple, they keep it simple, you know what I mean? Like, they know how to catch that magic and roll with the magic, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you know, with them coming out now, with everything they're doing, like, they totally switched their style, you know what I mean? So, you know, kind of like the same thing with Timberland, like they're starting to show some serious growth right now. And it's cool because a lot of people get pigeonholed in a sound, just like a rapper or an actor can get pigeonholed in a, you know, a certain type of character or, you know, lyrical display or whatever. But they've done a good job with breaking away from that and still reinvent themselves. You know, so, yeah, that would be my top 5 right there.
Yeah, I like what Pharrell is doing with Daft Punk right now. That's really interesting right now, what he's doing with Daft Punk. But any inspirational words for the people?
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, just you know, stay connected to that higher spirit, man, that higher consciousness. You know what I mean? Because that's basically you know, what gets me through. You know what I'm saying? It's an ever stronger connection with that Ausar-El complex. You know what I'm saying? Of self, and you know, as far as then taking that to a common union. Everybody needs to definitely look in the mirror and fix yourself before we can start, you know, getting this community thing that we want and that we desire to create. But it's hard to have a righteous nation in whatever way that righteousness is explained and, you know, displayed. But it's hard to have that common thing amongst the mass of people if the individual parts ain't right. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's my whole thing is self, you know, self-correction. and taking, yeah, you know what I mean, and taking that correction and putting it out in the universe that way. So what you put out is what you get back. Each one teach one, and from there, you know what I'm saying, we will have this, you know, this Moorish nation how we want to have it. It's going to take some time, you know what I mean? It's going to take some time because everything takes time, but we are the seeds right now, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess that seed has really been planted since 100 years ago, but that just shows us the time that things take, you know what I mean? So, yeah, you know, so keep your head strong, man, and, you know, learn business, learn economics, most importantly, you know what I'm saying? And most importantly of all, you know, learn law. You know, that's the main thing that we got to be able to stand up on to, you know, really get what we need to get, you know. So, you know, education, finance, and, you know, spirituality. Stay on it.
No doubt, we are on it, Mo. And last questions. Going to my last question. Just run down all the ways people can access your product and everything that you got going on. Just run it down again, so if people just tuning in.
All right. Well, to start off, basically, Kim West Communications is the umbrella company, and you know, within that entity, we have Morocco Adorn, and basically, you know, what we do with that is advertise companies with fashion brands of a Kemetic and Moorish descent. You know what I mean? So you can get at us at facebook.com/Morocco Adorn. That's MWWROCCO. The next thing is the radio network Infinite Kim West 102.5. So you come check us out there, you know, to get some music, you know what I mean, watch some videos, and basically you can, you know, do that search on Facebook for Infinite Kim West 102.5, and the website will be live next weekend, and that web address is going to be www.straightik8.com, and that's STR the number 8 IK the number 8.com. And for the higher consciousness videos, you know, the main core of it all, check us out on YouTube, youtube.com/Kim West, KHEMWEST, and as well on Facebook. That's pretty much like the Facebook page is pretty much a mirror of what we're doing on YouTube. And, you know, that's facebook.com/Kim West, KHEMWEST. And, you know, as I said before, if you want to, you know, just shoot me an email or shoot me some music or, you know, just throw a quick what's up, Islam Hotep, all of that, check me out at facebook.com, Jehudi, /Jehudi Asar. And, you know, that's pretty much it, man. You know, I'm trying to say, and as well on Twitter, twitter.com/Kim West. And that pretty much, you know, is connected to the radio station. So everything we, you know, post on the radio network gets duped there on Twitter as well. From the YouTube page gets duped on the Twitter as well.
So I'm trying to get some Tahuti productions. You know what I'm saying, for my next project. So how could I get that done? You know what I'm saying?
Well, true that, God. You know, just holler back at me. You know, holler
So
back at me on that.
Is that your correspondence right there? Right? Is that your correspondence?
Exactly,
I can get back at? Okay, no doubt. I got it.
Oh yeah, one more thing here too that I forgot. I'm actually working with Star out of Atlanta. STAHR.
Yes,
So yeah, we're working on an EP right now. You know what I mean? Like a nice little 6-song joint for next year, probably the early part of next year, at the latest, mid part of next year. So definitely keep your eyes and ears open for that, because that's going to be a super banger. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a title for it yet; it's untitled, but definitely keep your eyes out for that. Jehudi Ausar-El will be coming at your hard body, 2014.
Yeah, that's just to go hard, no doubt.
Yeah.
That'll end the show, Mo. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you came through. Honors for coming through, Mo.
Honors for having me, God. That's what it is.
Spent your time. Yeah, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? The ancestors is leading us in the way right now, Mo. So the spirits are moving, and we got to move on, Mo. So,
all right, God, that's what it is.
No doubt. This was the Theory of Everything show, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Brother Tahuti, active more out here getting it done, being industrious, and that's how we do it. We spread the love. Peace.
That's what it is, baby. Yeah. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice all day, every day.
Yes. Peace.
All right, God, Shemotep.
Yo, FC.